Good afternoon, traders. This is Kevin Craney with RJO Futures with your afternoon financial market update. A wild ride in the financial markets today, coming all the way back from some pretty steep losses in the equity markets, with the S&P 500 finishing just barely down on the day. The cash market actually down about 2 points at 1329. The NASDAQ down about 25 points at 2849, and the Dow down about 24 3/4 at about 12,602. The landmark decision from the Supreme Court was out this morning, with the Supreme Court actually upholding all of the health care law, and that really sent stocks tumbling most of the morning and through mid-afternoon, with right at the end of the session. Really today is when we started to see stocks actually pick up. Interest rates really trying to key off what's coming out of Europe, I think, most of the day. When we look at the start of the European summit, really no news coming out of that summit. A press conference scheduled by the Chancellor of Germany was actually canceled as they continue to try and work through things over there. Some rumors here and there coming out of maybe the EFSF fund that was established, possibly buying Spanish and Italian bonds and then floating over to the ESM fund, which is supposed to go into effect in sometime in July. However, the rumors are rampant that Germany, the German Chancellor, would squash that idea if it were to come out of the summit. So we still really don't know where this summit's going to go. If we look at interest rates here in the United States, they really crept lower for most of the day, with our 10-year yield on the cash actually closing right around the 159 basis point level, and on the 30 years actually closing right around that 268 basis point level. So on the futures, we saw futures prices actually creep a little bit higher. On the 10 years reaching the upper end of the channel, likewise we see the same thing on the 30-year futures as well, reaching the upper end of their channel as well. I think tomorrow, certainly all eyes are going to be on the press conferences coming out of that European summit to see if there is any type of resolution, any type of agreement on how to support Spain and Italy. Their borrowing costs really continue to be up around the 700 basis point level for Spain and the 620 basis point level for Italy, levels that are really unsustainable long term. So we'll be looking for that. Second of all, we'll be looking at data here in the United States. We get personal income and outlies. We'll also get CPI data from Chicago, PMI data from Chicago, and likewise we'll also get consumer sentiment information. Overseas, we'll be looking at GDP figures coming out of France. Likewise, we'll also be looking at consumer manufacturing goods coming out of Italy, retail sales out of Germany. So a lot of information, a lot of macroeconomic information, both here in the United States and overseas, that could potentially be market moving as well. Please give me a call, 888-596-5817. We can discuss these opportunities and others. And as always, futures trading is not suitable for everyone. It does carry a high degree of risk. Please give me a call, 888-596-5817.